Things between the Cowboys and Micah Parsons have gotten so bad that he is considering requesting a trade or severing his relationship with the team. Wow. I think Jerry Jones is at a point where he knows like he's not getting any younger and he don't give a fuck. If he don't believe in paying you for whatever reason he has in his mind, he just won't do it. This might get ugly.
Let me ask you something. If you're Jerry Jones and your team's worth $15 billion, you're the highest, you could sell right now and they'll top the Lakers. I agree. I believe they'll top the Lakers. They'll at least get $11 billion.
Yeah.
Let's go back in history and do a history lesson real quick. Troy Aikman, worth the pay or not?
Worth.
Okay. Deion Sanders, worth the pay or not?
Worth.
Larry Allen, worth the pay or not?
Worth.
Michael Irvin. All right, I said Michael Irvin. Okay, Michael Irvin, worth the pay or not?
Worth.
Mark Tuinei.
Worth.
Eric Williams.
Worth.
Emmitt Smith.
Worth.
Jason Witten.
Worth.
Not Jason Witten. Jay Novacek.
Worth.
Can you tell me what they all have in common? Won Super Bowls. Now, fast forward. Dak Prescott. CeeDee Lamb. I can go down a laundry list of players that he has paid amongst the league's elite, highest paid players, and have yet to give him anything in return. So my question deep dive is he now thinking, fuck you, I've overpaid you motherfuckers, you haven't got me shit? And he said, fuck it, go ahead and go. Go ahead and go, Micah. Do your podcast, go somewhere else. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying, do you think he is thinking this way at this time of his life? As you just mentioned, he's so old and said, fuck it.
Yeah.
He can also be thinking this way because he's got a quarterback, the highest paid guy in the fucking league that hasn't done shit. 2 playoff wins. 2.
Right.
He's got a guy in CeeDee Lamb that hasn't done shit other than we can say he's good, right?
Top 5 receiver in the league, yeah.
All these guys he's paid hasn't got him shit, homie. Like, seriously, there's a lot of players that haven't got him shit. So I'm just asking if that's possible. Yes, Darnell?
So to answer your question, yes, it's possible that Jerry Jones is thinking that way. Do I agree that that's the right thought? No. Because, again, and this will mean you differ, I don't think the only thing that proves if you've done anything is winning a Super Bowl. Because, again, there's been a lot of greats who didn't get a ring. Like, was Barry Sanders not worth the money he got paid? Was Dan Marino not worth the money he was paid? So, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I didn't say that because it's like, damn, like, there's a lot of players who it just is what it is. Like, CeeDee Lamb as a wide receiver, he can only do so much. Like, a wide receiver isn't winning you a Super Bowl. Like, they play a role in winning it, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I can be the best receiver in the fucking world, but there's only so much I can do. DeAndre Hopkins, Calvin Johnson, you know, this guy where...
Not to cut you off, but yeah. I think you're comparing apples to oranges.
You always cut me off.
Detroit never won shit, ever. So Barry Sanders getting paid because he was the greatest player had no benefit or no outcome or outlying effect on them winning. They had to pay that guy to keep him because that team was an organization, is a shithole. So not until recently and back in the 70s were they any decent at all. So that, to me, doesn't correlate to what I'm discussing. This is the Dallas Cowboys, who have how many titles? Have won Super Bowl. He went
long time ago.
Yeah, back-to-back Super Bowl champs, won 3 out of 4.
That shit old, though.
Haven't won since 95. But Jerry Jones did win them, though. That's the difference. He did pay it. My thing is, though, he did win them, though. So as a guy that's won them, tasted it, had it, felt it, it's a difference in that organization and then one that's never tasted it, felt it, and has to pay guys to play at that organization to attract other players to come to that organization. So hopefully they can win one in this Detroit, you know, certain organizations. The Cowboys are America's team, homie. Like, this is who they're supposed to be winning. So I don't know if you can correlate the same two things, but I get your point. But I'm saying, I hope you get my point. I'm just saying,
I get your point. It's a good point.
Cowboys have to. I think he's got to sit here and be like, damn. Now, what do you get in return up for him? I don't know, but I'm just saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like, okay, don't pay him. Now what?
But is he helping you win, or is he just contributing to losing and you're overpaying him?
I mean, how can a top 5 defensive end in the game not be helping you win? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Football is such a team sport. There's so many factors that goes into why you lose and why you win that it would take us all day to really break that down. But to say 11.5 sacks, 12 sacks, 30 sacks a year is not helping me win, it's crazy.
But it's like stats, though. Like, like it's like throwing for 5,000 yards and then you throw those critical picks late in the playoff game that loses you the game. At the end of the day, like, is he the full all-around dynamic player? He can't stop the run. We've talked about it on the show.
He's not that bad against the run. Like, we're rocking like he's just getting fucking watched. I just think he puts more effort at pass rush.
Of course. But what I'm saying is there's other DNs that I believe you would take over him.
Yeah, TJ Watt and Myles Garrett, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, I mean,
you want to take
me personally, I might take Max Crosby just because he's just like a guy that just plays fucking balls to the wall. I don't think he has more ability than Micah though, but he plays balls to the wall. So maybe Max, but that's my it.
None of the Bosas?
No.
Not
injury prone like a motherfucker.
No Hutch, younger, but he's hurt. No Hutch.
Yeah, I don't know yet. Nope.
So
there's nobody else. For real, I'm not trying to be funny. I just can't think of no other. Like, I mean, who else?
He's not that good when I watch him, though, man. I'm gonna be honest.
But you feel what I'm saying, though? Like,
when I watch Micah, though, like, there's no way that I would pay him that money. I understand what the ability says. I understand the nature of a freak athlete he is.
In the numbers as well.
Yeah, but those numbers have been duplicated. We've seen these numbers from pass rushers, though. It's not a first. He's not like an anomaly.
Why do you have to be a first to get paid? Like
it's not a first.
He's winning the best. He's one of the best in the game.
It's not a first. It's just that if my guy that I'm paying that much doesn't make my D line better and doesn't help me force shit back in, or I spill the shit to the backer floating over the top, does what I do. Tell him I need to get done. He doesn't make my team better. I don't know if I can pay the guy. He don't spill. And people don't maybe not understand what we're saying, but he don't spill the run when he's supposed to, just by gap integrity. So if he's supposed to crash down hard and make it bounce, or make a guard spill it for the backer or what have you, that hurts my team. If he doesn't stay in his lane, and we've seen multiple times where people have said, "Why are you in that gap?" He hits another player because he's doing his own thing. He's trying to do. Doesn't make my team better. I just see a problem. If he's not all in on my team getting better, then how am I going to be all in paying this guy more money than anyone else? So, Smitty, as you know, you got to spill this shit if you're a defensive end pass rusher, and you either need to be a tight 5 or a wide 9 and still get the job done regardless of what technique you're in. Whether he's a wide 9 freak rushing up the field or a tight 5 and is supposed to spill it, he ain't getting either one of those done. 49ers gashed him. They ran right at him. Green Bay exposed him in the run game in the playoffs. Myles Garrett plays it. You don't expose Myles Garrett in the run game. You don't expose Max Crosby. You don't expose even a Bosa, who at least will stay there, Smitty, like you know what I'm talking about. Stay there and make sure that besides just getting up the football field and let the motherfucker run right underneath you. Like, right. Do you know the fine night intricacies that needs to be done by a DN pass rusher or a hybrid like he is? He's a hybrid.
Yeah, for sure.
He can play both.
I just think that's a pretty simple fix though. Like that's not something where I'm like, he'll never learn how to spill. That's something that you can like learn how to do very simply. And he has the ability to do it. I've seen him do it before. I think it's just a choice. It comes down to like, what are you focused on? I think he's so focused on pass rush, which again, we are in a pass happy league and sacks get you money, that he focuses more so on that. And that's why his technique has been off on numerous occasions. I'm going to try to really, I'm glad we obviously got access to big time film, and I maybe I might go to your house a couple of times before the season starts really and watch some really break down film of Micah and just kind of really look at like some of the pros and cons. But at the end of the day, you're very rarely going to find a perfect player. So there's going to be some sort of flaws. I'm just saying, like, again, if you really break down, there's not too many ends that you can even say is better than him. You can't.
Here's my macro take on it. I think the money is so life-changing now versus what it used to be. I think it's so life-changing that these cats are scared to play the game that it was intended to be played in a manner that is a warrior, gladiator, stick your nose in there, get your fucking dick in the dirt, get nasty, get bloody, get fucking... They don't do it no more. They rather be the freaking nature athletic gift they have and play safe, play finesse, which we're seeing more and more by these high-paid guys. We don't see them sticking their nose in there because they don't want to get hurt, Smitty. And that's just what I see. I just see a finesse pass rush. I see a finesse run stop. I see a finesse. The game is being lost in front of our very eyes because of the money. And I'm not against them getting paid, but I just wish the money had some sort of contract to it. I get we sign a contract to get the money, but I'm saying, like, you have to meet these deliverables to get this money in totality or in full or something, because at some point, man, you got to be able to give me some sort of a return on my investment, dog. You got,
for the most part, though.
I'm not saying it's their fault. I'm just saying you got to give Jerry Jones, in his case, and I'm not even a huge Jerry Jones like defender. At some point, though, I got to get a return on my investment if I'm making you the highest pay. So you're telling me the Cowboys are going to have the two? How bad of a look is this on Jerry Jones? I got the two highest paid players in the NFL at their position. If you do this. Oh, no, three, isn't it, CD?
He's not the highest paid. Jamar's in front of him. I think he's top five, though.
Yeah, so you got three of the highest paid players at their position in the NFL, top five. Two of the top, and you're not winning? They're looking at him in a certain way, or he has some sort of, pride about himself. Like, you got to have some sort of pride as an owner. Like, I'm paying these motherfuckers and not to lose first round, not even go to the playoffs last year. Like, come on, dog.
I guess what I'm saying. Like, what's the other option? Though, it's like, at the end of the day, one team's gonna win the Super Bowl, right? I always say this. Your job as a franchise is try to make your team as good as possible. Try to win as many games as possible. Try to go as far as possible, knowing that the chances of your team getting to the Super Bowl and winning it is very slim to none. It's very slim. It's hard to do. But with that being said, I still want my team to be good. I still want to sell tickets. I still want to go, try to make the playoffs, go win 10 games. There's still like wins within the journey, even when you fall short of the ultimate goal. So if I'm a guy who's on the Cowboys and Micah Parsons or CD Lamb or Dak, and I've played extremely well, but yeah, we've fallen short as a team, but I've played extremely well, and it's my time to get paid, and I'm seeing other guys in my same position who either done less than me or right around the same amount, and they're getting paid for their franchise. I mean, what the hell? Like, I just don't know what I'm like. What's the other option? So again, don't pay them, let them walk, and then what? And then what? I just don't like. Are you going to get better? So you keep saying, is Micah making them better? Yeah, like if you have a guy who's getting 11, 12 sacks or whatever the case may be a season, you're making them better. Having a guy like, again, when people play the Cowboys, and I guarantee if we were in the rooms for like with the offensive coordinator, they're scheming and like, okay, we got Micah over here. Like they're doing things with their offenses to scheme against Micah. So that alone makes them better. So I just don't know. If you had another option that could replace them that made sense, okay, cool. But you don't. So like I don't see how the team is better without them. I guess is my overall.
I watched Belichick's team, and we're gonna have Michael Lombardi on next week. I watched Belichick's team in New England do it away in a manner that you would go get one superstar maybe at wideout. It was really a 1-year deal. He never overpaid guys. If you really look at it, he never paid guys for a longevity, and he got all these like. Everybody clowns. Like they had these white boy little wide receivers, and Tom never really had other than Randy and Chad for 1 year, and he had AB late before he got traded in. He did all these things, but he had quality, hard grinding like players, right? Willie McGinnis came out early, had him obviously, And he got some big time players, especially at D lineman, obviously, with Seymour and them at the time. They would just fit the scheme. They had, Will Fork, other guys. But like, if you look at it, star-studded wise,
Dante Samuel.
Yeah, but they never had that star-studded like that you would think would win all these Super Bowls. You know what I'm saying? No, like I can't explain it, but like they never had the.
No, I get what you're saying.
They never had that glamorous roster that you were thinking. They got Gronk, nasty, tight, unbelievable players. I'm just saying, he never got the pretty boy. He got the most out of the money.
Yeah,
Rodney Harrison knock your dick in the dirt, and fucking these guys coming downhill. They were nasty though. Like they weren't prima donnas. Yes.
They also had 12 at quarterback.
I get it. That's what, but
that changes the whole fucking. That changes the whole. You can go and coach that way when you got that safety net at 12 at QB. Same thing with the Chiefs and Mahomes. You got that safety
what
net.
I'm saying is we're seeing guys getting paid money that we didn't even see guys like 12 never got. 12 never got that money. Right now, I'd argue Mahomes should get this money. He's got the fucking brass. And he ain't. Like, I think
he signed a long term. He getting fired.
I know. And he'll sign a deal that he'll make $75 million a year or some shit.
Yeah, he'll be fine. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, like, I don't know, man. It's I wouldn't want to be in Jerry Jones' shoes.
I just don't know. What do you do? So the other option is what? Just be super shitty. Don't pay none of your stars. Just go with a super average team, some fucking undrafted cats who are going to play hard and just go. Like, at some point, you got to look in the mirror though. And look at yourself. What are you doing wrong from a hiring standpoint, from a coaching standpoint? Because what you just broke down about the Patriots, the reason why they were nasty and played with that mindset is because Bill Belichick. Because that defensive mind that he has, X's and O's wise, and also mentality and how he approached the game. Those guys, like the players, are going to be a representation of your coach. When you coached at Indy, the reason why your guys played so fiery and with so much passion, because they had a head guy who gave a fuck. So all I'm saying, again, I'm not saying the Cowboys coaches don't give a fuck. I'm just saying at some point when it's been 30 years and you haven't even made it back to an NFC championship game with all this talent you've had over the years and Tony Romo and Des Bryant and Jason Witten and Dak Prescott and Ezekiel Elliott, they've had guys and it can't make it back to an NFC championship game. So at some point, if you're Jerry Jones, don't keep pointing the finger at all your players who went out there and balled out. At some point, look yourself in the mirror and say, am I hiring do I have the right collection of talent? Do I have the right coaching staff? Do I have the right coordinators? Am I in the media? Am I involved too much? Like there's so many factors that go into a winning organization that I think is unfair to just say, well, Micah, you got the numbers, but you guys missed the playoffs, so you're not helping us win. Nah, that's not true, homie. He's still a factor, a big factor.